Good evening, or good morning if you've been unconscious till now. I'm Brian Forbes, and this is Invention. Today we take a look at stress in modern life, something I certainly have a personal connection to, as with us tonight is Sir Reginald Bohayno, who's been marketing his latest anti-stress device. Sir Reginald.
I just need a moment.
Well, for a man who ostensibly has created a revolutionary anti-stress device, you sound a bit uptight.
No, I'm not. I just need more time.
Yes, well, stress certainly is a leading factor in poor health, and Sir Reginald seems quite stressed. Now, this will raise his blood pressure, suppress Sir Reginald's immune system, increase his risk of heart attack and stroke, contribute to infertility, and hopefully speed up his aging process. Sir Reginald.
Yes, I said he was coming.
No, you're here.
Ah!
Are you quite all right, Sir Reginald?
I startled myself. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, well.
So, Sir Reginald, we were talking about the effects of stress on modern life.
Oh, terrific.
Now, I understand you've been selling something online that helps people cope with stress. What have you brought for us tonight?
Yes, I have. Well, this is the device. It's an industrial-grade motor system for a massage device that incorporates an ultraviolet heating system.
I'm sorry, did you mean to say ultraviolet?
What?
Well, you said ultraviolet heating system.
Yes, it's proprietary.
Go on.
Yes, and it provides deep tissue and muscle relief to many areas of the body. And so it's portable, of course. It has many different attachments, many different configurations, and it's unlike any stress release device on the market.
Why?
I've had that question before.
Yes, I'm sure people have been saying why to you your entire life.
Well, this provides a sort of incredible massage, very unique, calming, relaxation, and release, because I've added an attachment. This vaguely ethnic woman.
So, this woman is the attachment to your massaging device?
Well, it might not be this one. I mean, that's the demo. But the massager comes in various colors, shapes, and sizes, and the attachment comes in various colors, shapes, and sizes. So if you want a big one, either way, I can hook you up.
I see. And do you supply this attachment?
Oh, yes, the attachment. Yes, it's free for a fee when you buy my Invention. And then you're provided with a numbered indenture card, which pays for her steerage and also tracks her freedom dues.
This sounds a bit shady.
It's not shady, Brian. It's not shady at all. I mean, look at it. It's all above board. Well, I will admit this, all right? I'll go on record right here, up front. Her food isn't covered for the 3-week journey in relative comfort in a 4x5 box from several third world countries. But there's nothing shady there. See, I've said it.
Most would say casting a light on your own atrocities is hardly admirable.
Yes, well, I'll tell you what is admirable. We get most of these from orphanages early on. So they're relatively disease-free, and no one will miss them.
All right, I'm going to do something unprecedented in the history of invention. I'm going to say early on that this is an appalling idea, and we will not go any further with this invention. I mean, what woman would even agree to this?
It's not agreement, Brian.
No?
No, it's coercion. Yeah, on delivery, they tend to be a bit dizzy, all coming out, they haven't been fed. And they don't want to make an attachment right away. So you have to communicate with them through a series of very simple hand signals, that let them know, and this somewhat convincing marriage certificate, that you, of course, intend to marry them.
So you basically have a mail-order bride that you have no intention of marrying?
Well, I can't, personally, unless I go to Utah. A beautiful place, full of morons.
You mean Mormons?
Possibly. But of course, it's incredibly motivating to live in a free country. The possibility of living there is motivating, and let's face it, they're rather hungry by the time you get them. They are. They're very hungry. So it's very motivating to get out of the box, have a roof over your head, and possibly even you.
I can understand what makes them get out of a 4x5 box and
Good.
why that's motivating, but what makes them get into this 4x5 box for you to abuse them so horribly?
Well, chocolate, and spring-loaded box covers.
It's a trap?
Trap is such a loaded term, Brian. It really is. I don't like to say trap. I like to say opportunity box. It's an opportunity box. You know what they say. The old axiom, if you will. One door closes quickly. The other one opens eventually.
How do people in these countries even allow you to do this?
Well, mostly they don't. But when they do, I have people that I work with. I might to trade cattle, yaks, or even camels if we're dealing with Canada.
This isn't an invention. This is a horrible human trafficking scheme.
It is not a scheme, sir. I take umbrage with you over the term scheme. No, I have trafficking affiliates, that I like to call them that. Despots, they seem to want to call themselves, but I have trafficking affiliates that I work with, and if the chockies don't work, I grease the palms. Let's face it, once you've fed them, they're very, very motivated to get attached.
Yes, and what does Mrs. Boheno think of this attachment?
She doesn't know about it, though she's beginning to wonder who keeps doing the laundry and the washing up. I told her we have a ghost.
How ingenious. I have an attachment.
Oh, do you? You already have one?
No, mine doesn't work.
Why not?
It's my wife.
Well, this one's amazing. I mean, this one will do shiatsu, it'll do kneading, very kneading, pounding, tapping, pounding, simultaneous tapping and pounding. The long stroke, it does that. Simultaneous tapping, pounding, kneading, pounding, tapping, tapping and pounding, and also flapping, flapping, pounding, flapping, tapping, pounding. It has self-lubricating parts, and it has removable arms, though I wouldn't do it right away because it does make it somewhat less useful.
Now, isn't it difficult to bring slave labor into the country?
No, it's easy. No, you just sneak them into the port, as cargo, get them out of the relative comfort of the 4x5 box, begin shouting at them really roughly, and just scream at them all sorts of things, and there are no hurt feelings, because after all, they can't understand a word you're saying, and you do it in front of the guards, so they see you screaming, and they naturally assume that you're married. So you get your booty duty-free.
Well, I'm glad our borders are so secured. But aside from the immoral and ethical concerns, isn't this slightly illegal?
No, Brian. It's very illegal. Now, I'm no lawyer. I don't pretend to be anymore. Stop that.
Good.
Yes, right away. But this one will give you an amazing massage. Here, try it out. Robbie.
Oh, no, thank you.
Jojo!
No,
Jojo!
I will not participate.
Jojo!
Oh, thank you. No, that's all right.
Now you're feeling relaxed.
Oh,
Feel it?
Wow, that is
Moving your
actually-
cheek. See? Look at that.
That's
complete
really-
relaxation if the missus can't be bothered.
Yeah. What about the missus?
Well, mine can't be bothered every hour, and besides, it hurts her feet to hold them together like that and pump.
Oh, God, this is wrong on so many levels. Lower, please. Oh, that you would trade in human beings. It's just disgusting. Oh, yes, that's actually quite nice. Oh, you dirty. No. Did I say that? I cannot believe you would do something so immoral. This is horrible.
Yes, well, they laughed at the Wright brothers.
Yes.
They laughed at Edison.
Oh.
They laughed at Jamie Kennedy, But this massage unit will give you one that's the best you've ever had. And let's face it, this attachment fits perfectly well with your whole unit.
Oh, yes. It has.
You feeling that? It's much
I'm
better.
feeling
isn't
it. It's been a while, you know. It's,
Oh, has it?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Well, the missus, it's.
What?
Well, come on,
Oh, anyway, so this attachment will draw you a nice hot bath anytime you need it for full relaxation.
What? A bath?
Yes. My wife, she likes to draw me a bath and use her feet to turn it on. I like to look at them,
A bath? Well, I thought you. Well, I thought this was.
What?
Actually leading.
To what? Sex?
Yeah, no.
Good Lord, Brian! I'm trying to sell a massage unit here, not a prostitution ring.
Yes, no.
What is wrong with you?
Well, of course, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. All right. I'm afraid that's all we have time for on Invention. I'm Brian Forbes. Good night.
Of course, she'll ride you like a bronco. I can hardly feel my balls.
Good night.
Can I tell you what I'm going to talk about next week?
Oh, God, that assumes so much.
I can let you keep this one.
Go on, then.
Yes. Next week, I have perfected the electrified men's urinal and all that entails.
What? Good night. Thank you, good night. And what's the delivery time on one of them?
You can have that one.
Really?
No problem.
Super.
You give me cracker or I cut your throat.